Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Zhao Liying's silent grace, the untold story of her marriage, in-laws, and quiet strength. In the often harsh and judgmental world of entertainment, where every move is scrutinized and every relationship picked apart, Zhao Liying remains a quiet yet powerful figure. Throughout her brief marriage to actor Feng Xiaofeng, the actress never once posted photos of her in-laws. It wasn't until after their divorce that netizens finally caught a glimpse of Feng's parents, and to everyone's surprise, the internet reacted with overwhelming support. This reaction opened up deeper conversations about Zhao Liying's strength, humility, and the complex dynamic she navigated as both a celebrity and a wife. Zhao Liying and Feng Xiaofeng's love story began on set. They met in 2016 while working on two major productions, Journey to the West 3, The Kingdom of Women, and the critically acclaimed historical drama The Story of Minglan. Their on-screen chemistry soon translated into real-life affection. The couple announced their marriage quietly, much like how they had fallen in love. But despite the romantic beginnings, their union was short-lived. Less than 3 years later, they officially divorced. Their separation came as a shock to many, but those who followed Zhao Liying's journey knew she had endured more than her fair share of hardship during the marriage. As is often the case, the relationship between a daughter-in-law and her in-laws is complex, sometimes harmonious and nurturing, other times fraught with tension and misunderstanding. Even in the glamorous world of showbiz, celebrities are not immune to these traditional family dynamics. For Zhao Liying, marriage marked a significant shift in her life, not just in her personal world, but in her public image as well. Once a fierce individual who fought her way up from a humble background, she entered a new chapter where her motivation stemmed from wanting to build a strong family. Her goal remained the same: to work hard, to become someone worthy of respect, and to never let anyone look down on her. But the road was not smooth. After giving birth to her son, Zhao Liying should have experienced the joy of a growing family, a honeymoon phase with her husband, and the shared pride of parenthood. Instead, she found herself alone. Feng Xiaofeng, constantly busy with work commitments, was absent for much of the early period after their child's birth. Unlike other high-profile celebrity couples who held grand weddings and enjoyed romantic getaways, Zhao Liying was never given the opportunity to experience such moments. Even more hurtful was the fact that despite becoming a mother, she never had an official wedding ceremony. In traditional families, especially those with a certain social status, such rituals matter, and the absence of one was deeply telling. Adding to her challenges was the stark contrast between her upbringing and that of her husband. Zhao Liying came from a modest rural family. Her parents, plain-spoken and hardworking, have always lived a simple life in the countryside. Although Zhao Liying had become a millionaire with assets exceeding 100 million yuan, she could never convince them to leave their hometown. She understood them, because she, too, carried that quiet dignity and deep-rooted humility. Despite the social and economic gap between her and her husband's family, Zhao Liying remained remarkably respectful and gracious. While some speculated that Feng's family looked down on her background, she never once publicly complained or voiced resentment. On the contrary, she treated her in-laws with the same filial respect she gave her own parents. She protected them, not just in her actions but even in her silence. The reason she never posted photos of Feng Xiaofeng's parents while they were married wasn't secrecy or shame, it was protection. She understood that public exposure could change people's lives forever, and she wanted to preserve their privacy. When those photos finally surfaced after the divorce, fans were surprised to see that Feng's parents were unassuming, even modest. Despite the family's affluence, his parents dressed plainly and showed no signs of ostentation. It became clear that they were ordinary people, living an unpretentious life. Zhao Liying's silence about them, in retrospect, was not an act of avoidance, but of deep consideration. Her ability to navigate fame, family tension, motherhood, and public scrutiny without ever compromising her dignity speaks volumes about her character. Though her marriage was brief and her background humble, Zhao Liying earned the respect of her ex-husband's family not through wealth or status, but through sincerity, hard work, and emotional intelligence. In today's entertainment world, where drama often overshadows substance, Zhao Liying offers a refreshing reminder of what true strength looks like. She did not need loud declarations, luxurious weddings, or staged social media posts to prove her worth. Her power lies in quiet resilience, her grace and restraint. And in the end, that's what made people admire her even more after the marriage ended. Zhao Liying is more than just a talented actress or a former wife to a famous actor. She is a woman who faced prejudice, bore responsibility, and emerged with her head held high. Her story is not one of failure, but of fortitude. And that is why, even in her silence, she speaks louder than most.